The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network.
Hello, everyone. It's the week of November 12th, 2018. My name is Taylor Cooper, and this might be news to you. What up, everybody? It's week 12, Might Be News of the Might Be News Network. With me, as always, co-host Kev. What up, co-host Kev?
What up, guys?
What up, co-host Danny?
Hey, guys.
Wow, MBN News, MBNNetwork.com. Get at us on there. We're up to like 6 shows. We got a couple bi-weekly shows. We got one we do whenever we feel like it. Might be news, might be sports,
Dude,
relatable radio. It's crazy.
Dude, there's so many, to choose from. If we don't got your flavor, pick a different show.
Yeah, straight up. Straight up.
You're a busy man.
Busy guy. It's been going extremely well. I mean, whenever I get caught up in it and I need to pump the brakes, I think about doing one show when it sucked. Right? Because there was a time period when Might Be News sucked
So bad.
and we brought Danny in, and we had a really good thing going. We're doing a really good thing, and then I wanted to add 2 more shows. 2 more shows turned into 3-4 more shows, and now I'm literally out of space on our website.
So you're saying I changed everything?
Changed everything.
Oh, shit.
Game changer.
It's crazy. So I'm happy to be here. Week 12. I'm letting everybody know right now that on December 17th will be our last episode of the year.
Huh? Of the season or of the year?
No, not of the season. Of the year.
This is news to me.
We're going to take... This is news to you.
It
might be news to both of you guys.
It is. It's news to me.
But we're going to take off we're going to take off from the 17th to the beginning of the new year.
I don't like it.
I like it.
You need it.
I need it. So, we're taking some time off for the holidays. I'm not trying to work around you and your kid's schedule, Kev. That way you guys you do whatever you need to do.
You wouldn't want to have my kids on the podcast? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, you can have the kids on the podcast.
Why wouldn't you want to have them?
I mean, we're coming back. What is it? We're taking 2.5 weeks off.
Okay, I can deal with it.
Yeah, we'll come back January 7th.
I can deal with it.
And we still have plenty of episodes from here to there. I'm just saying, it's November. It's starting to get cold out. It's got me thinking about these kind of things. I'm always steps ahead, Kev. You know what I mean?
Are you ready for Christmas?
No, I'm not ready for Christmas. I'm ready for this break.
How about you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You have the tree up, all decorated?
No, so we're getting our tree, I believe, hold on, let me pull up my calendar. We're going to be getting our tree December 1st.
Gotcha.
December 2nd, we're going to the Christmas Village to see all the Christmas lights. But the house is fully decorated. Today we found out that 106.1 FM is playing Christmas music.
I tuned in because of your Facebook post.
Absolutely.
I avoided it because of your Facebook post.
Now, I'm a Christmas guru. I love Christmas. My wife and we decorate November 1st, first day after Halloween. I usually don't start listening to Christmas music until probably the week before Thanksgiving. So this is a tad bit early, so I probably won't listen as much as I usually do, but it was still a nice treat. I was still excited to hear the Christmas music.
Yeah. I was singing Christmas carols with the boys after we were coming home from Home Depot. I see nothing wrong with decorating when you guys decorate. Nothing wrong with it. I just choose not to.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm with Kev on that. I just choose not to as well.
These bah humbug people that are, oh my God, how did you already decorate? Go sit on it.
Everybody just wants something to complain about. Just because we like to put up our Christmas decorations early, doesn't mean that I'm wrong.
No. Dude, for all I fucking care, you can have them up in fucking August.
So check this out. I said this on Relatable Radio when we were talking about this. I I like to see Christmas decorations when it starts to look like winter outside. Not necessarily snow, but like you look outside here, we still have like really nice leaves and like the fall look is still here. It's still fall. Like I'm not really judgmental before or after Thanksgiving, whatever. I prefer to let Thanksgiving be its own thing. That's my thing, but whatever. I don't judge people otherwise.
Dude, I'm a fat guy. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays.
No, I just never really. I mean, it was always this thing in my family. We just waited until after Thanksgiving. That was just what we did.
But if you walked into somebody's house, would you be offended if there was Christmas decorations?
I'm not going to be offended.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll laugh at you.
Why?
I mean, I'm not really going to laugh. I'm going to laugh at you, Kev. I probably wouldn't laugh if I just went over to somebody's house. If I went over to your place and it was decorated, I would just laugh at you. But otherwise...
I went over to my neighbor's house the other day because they were having a little party for their kid, and I had to go get Blake. And I knock on the door, and I look in, and they got their stockings hung, and they got all their decorations up. And I looked at the mom, and I said, "Are you decorated for Christmas?" And she gave me this look like, "Here we go." And I'm like, "No, we decorated last week." She was so happy. I mean, seeing my kids' excitement, having kids, the exciting part of Christmas is building up the excitement leading up to Christmas. So that's why we do November 1st. 2 whole months to enjoy the decorations and it's the most wonderful time of the year. I'm not trying to be cheesy, but everybody's just in a happy mood.
Yeah.
Dude,
so we enjoy it.
Dude, we went to the mall tonight. We went to the mall tonight for dinner, and we took the boys over there. And last night, maybe it was 2 nights ago, we had the conversation with Jackson, my youngest, how Santa Claus is there and he knows if you're naughty or nice. And if you're not nice, you're not going to get any presents, or you'll get coal, or I forget if I told him you get rocks or whatever. But he absolutely had a full meltdown tonight when we said we were going to the mall because he's so worried that he's going to be on the naughty list.
Do you guys do the Elf on the Shelf?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you, Danny?
We do not. No.
You do anything like that?
So my wife has this Christmas tree ornament, and it's this little stick figure. I'm talking it like maybe 3 inches big, and all it is like a wooden dowel shaped into a person with these little arms and legs that stick out. And we make him climb all over the tree. So every night we'll put him in a different position. He'll be hanging off of an ornament. He'll be straddling the freaking angel up top or something like that. And we tell our boys that he is one of the elves that sends the messages back to Santa about how they're acting.
Huh. There you go.
But we don't do the whole Elf on the Shelf.
Gotcha.
Well, I was just looking at the calendar recently, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah. I think we're going to take a couple weeks off. Now, I have something.
We got so sidetracked.
I have something in mind that I'm not going to talk about right now, but so we're going to do something around Christmas, for Christmas, whatever. But we're going to take a couple weeks off. But that's the bad news, I guess. Here's the good news.
Hey, did you hear the news?
This better be good.
Want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the good stuff.
All right, Danny, week 12, what do you got?
All right, first story is coming out of Summerville, South Carolina. A touching moment was caught on a home surveillance camera last weekend. Boy was outside in his front yard tossing a football up in the air by himself when a Summerville police officer pulled over and decided to have a catch with his kid. Boy's parents were so touched by the kind act that they sent the footage to the police station along with a text message conveying their gratitude for the nice gesture. So this is a video that I posted on the Might Be News Network Facebook page, and it's really cool. So the kid is just out in his front yard minding his own business, tossing the football up. The cop pulls over, strikes up a conversation with him, and they just start casually tossing the football back and forth. He thought he needed a friend and somebody to have a catch with, so he
Where was this at?
Summerville, South Carolina.
No shit.
Yeah, pretty cool. My next story is actually coming right out of Westchester, Pennsylvania, in Chester County. Sunday marks exactly 9 months since the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and officials at the Chester County Hospital say they have had the highest number of births in months of October and November. because of the Eagles winning the Super Bowl.
Wow.
People getting it in.
They went on to say we've had the highest number of births. I'm not going to tell you the amount just yet. That we've had in more than 15 years. Last night, we had 8 deliveries in a course of 8 hours.
Wow.
Normally, they have 8 deliveries in a day.
Wow.
So, between, when is this? So they've had, how many births do you think they've had? The most amount of births in October and November in 15 years. How many are you thinking? Now, this is just Chester County Hospital.
Right. I'm going to go 20.
20?
37.
37. You're really wrong. 255.
Jesus Christ.
This is just Chester County Hospital.
Jesus Christ.
255.
Wow.
The most births in more than 15 years.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That was way fucking old. Holy shit.
Crazy stuff. And your Philadelphia Eagles are still the Super Bowl champions.
Wow. Wow.
Will they be better this weekend at 8 p.m.?
Wow.
Yeah.
Considering by the time this episode comes out, Kev, we will already have seen that game. I hope so.
Shut up.
Son of a bitch. Way to keep it current. So,
Try it.
all right. First thing I wanted to talk about this week was last week was obviously the midterm elections.
Did you vote?
I did.
Did you vote?
No.
Neither did I.
So I'm very happy that it's over because I'm not getting any more text messages or phone calls or stupid flyers in the mail. But some pretty historic things happened that night. In case you didn't hear, the Democrats took control of the House. Congress is split
Because the Republicans have the Senate, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, what the hell does that mean?
Well,
Talk to a guy that doesn't do politics.
Well, I'm not going to get in crazy detail, but it basically allows for checks and balances, which is essential in government.
So Trump just can't do whatever the hell he wants.
Right.
Okay.
Now there's at least a seat at the table for the Democrats, which with them in control of the House, they will be able to basically check him on the things that he wants to do. That's really what it comes down to. It's going to be more difficult, and to some people that's a bad thing. To others, it's just a part of democracy. So that's just the way it is. I'm not going to get crazy deep into it, but I did want
Wasn't
to.
there something saying that the Republicans legally aren't allowed to own it all? Senate, President, and the House?
No, there's nothing that says that they can't. But it's not necessarily the best case scenario for any one party to control all of it, because that gets the other side super fired up about literally everything that's been going on, which is what you've seen for the past 2 years.
Right.
So
Jeff Sessions was fired.
Jeff Sessions was fired, or asked to resign. Yes. Jim Acosta got his White House press credentials taken away for an altercation during President Trump's 90-minute press conference after that. It's been a really wild week in Washington. But here's a couple very interesting milestones that happened during this election. Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar became the first Muslim women elected to Congress. Apologies if I didn't pronounce the names correctly. Colorado's Jared Polis is now the country's first openly gay man to be elected governor.
I think that's pretty cool.
It's awesome. Deb Holland and Sharice Davids are the first Native American women voted into Congress. Florida voted in favor of automatically restoring voting rights to more than 1 million convicted felons after, of course, they finish their sentence, including parole and probation. Which a lot of states do that, but some don't.
Yeah, I know Pennsylvania allows it.
Yeah, and Florida was one for the longest time that didn't allow that to happen, which I think this is a great thing, especially, and it's non-violent, non-murders. Like
Correct.
murders, and I think there's a couple other things that they won't allow to happen. But Massachusetts became the first state to uphold a law to allow transgender people to use public facilities that match their gender identity, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Ayanna Presley became Massachusetts' first African-American congresswoman. And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez became the youngest woman ever elected to Congress at 29. She's in New York. What else happened? So 3 more states voted in favor of marijuana. Michigan, Missouri, and Utah eased their laws, but North Dakota rejected recreational marijuana. Medical marijuana is spreading around the country pretty quick. That's getting around.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
States are still really reluctant to do to go all the way with recreational, but they're doing the medical. Let's see. So that I think that all that stuff's pretty cool with the election. I think that all shows that the country's super divided, of course. So you don't have to look very far to see that. But there's some pretty interesting things, growth, if you will, in one direction or another, which is good to see. So, moving on. Wildfires in California, Northern California. Have you seen anything about this? Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
What's going on like right now?
Wasn't there a tornado? No, never mind.
Let's see. The Buttle County fire exploded from 10 acres to more than 10,000 acres in a matter of hours, taking direct
acres.
10,000 acres
It's absolutely ridiculous.
in hours,
That is ridiculous.
taking direct aim at the town of 27,000 people, known as a popular retirement community called Paradise. It's in Northern California.
Holy shit.
They're finding people burned alive in their cars.
That are trying to escape
Trying
the
to
wildfires. It's fucking wild.
Wow.
I watched a video today. It's
That's stupid.
That's fucking nuts.
That is
it's,
dumb.
it's a dad driving, I believe it was his 3-year-old daughter, and they're trying to escape, and you can see
Wow.
on either side of them is just fire everywhere. And you can just hear it in the dad's voice. He's singing to his daughter, like trying to calm her down. Like, listen, we're gonna get out of this. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's scary shit.
Yeah.
It's scary.
It's absolutely terrifying. Some of the footage, like the drone footage and stuff, it's so crazy. And there's 3 really big fires going on out there right now. 3. And there was a mass shooting out there this past week. 11 people at a bar.
Yeah.
So California's seen better days at this point, but it's like wildfire after wildfire out there, man.
I mean, it's dry out there, and
Yep.
it's just dry and windy.
Yep.
Couldn't have a fire here if you wanted to.
Yo, straight up.
Dude, it's
It-
been
it
raining
is-
for days.
It has rained every weekend.
Yeah.
It is getting pathetic here.
Trying to clean up my leaves.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
And it's just like I said, the drone footage, and there was this helicopter that was like a firefighter helicopter, like they were dumping that stuff on it,
Yeah.
and it's just like pissing in the wind.
Yeah.
Like it's like not doing anything.
So, coming from a firefighter, when you see those planes dropping that red liquid, that's actually not to put the fire out. That is to put a protective barrier between the fire and where it is heading.
Okay.
So it's almost like a gel based type
It's trying to
thing.
stop the fire,
It
not
stops
put it
the
out.
spreading. It will not put it out.
Right.
Because, like Taylor said, it's like pissing in a rainstorm.
Yeah.
So that puts like a protective barrier between the houses and where the fire's heading.
Huh.
It's nuts. It's nuts. Like entire towns are evacuating and trying to get out of there. And like I said, they're finding people
I'd shit myself.
burned alive in their cars, just surrounded by it. So thoughts go out to all those people out there. It's
That
nuts.
sucks.
It's nuts.
I gotta bring down the mood, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Bring down the fucking mood.
But with everything else that's going on the mainstream media, like I'm seeing like almost no coverage of this shit. Like it's just it's Washington. I mean,
So
you know
you
that.
got to talk about it.
Well, I got to talk about it. It might be news to somebody. Kev,
It
my
was news
obligation.
to me. I
my-
haven't seen anything about
My
it.
obligation is to the listeners, Kev, not to you. You know? So, this might be news to you guys as well. I wanted to talk about this because I found it really interesting. Have either of you heard the name James Whitey Bulger?
Yes.
Yep. He's the mob boss, right?
Correct.
That was killed in prison
Just recently killed in prison.
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brutally killed in prison.
Now, I didn't hear the details on how he was killed.
Two guys put a padlock in a sock
Oh.
and beat him to death.
How old is this dude?
Beat his eyes out of his head. He was 89 when he died. He was 89.
And they beat him?
They beat him to death. He was in a wheelchair.
What?
It's a suspected mob hit because the two guys that were involved have mob ties. So they're thinking it was a hit. He just got moved to that prison in West Virginia, and he got murdered there. 89 years old. He was serving 2 life sentences on 11 murders.
From mad long ago.
Mad long. He was in Boston. He was brought to justice in 2013 for a murderous reign of terror that inspired books, films, and a saga of Irish-American brotherhood and brutality. Let's see. 2 Federal Bureau prison employees who spoke on the condition of anonymity because the information was not yet public said Mr. Bulger was beaten unrecognizable by inmates shortly after he had arrived at the prison at Hazleton in Brewston Mills, West Virginia.
It's like they were waiting for him.
Yeah. Mr. Bulger was serving 2 life sentences for 11 murders. He was found unresponsive at 8:20 Tuesday morning and pronounced dead by the Preston County Medical Examiner. Let's see. He was most recently portrayed by Johnny Depp in the movie Black Mass. Also, Jack Nicholson's character in the movie The Departed was inspired by him as well. He was on the run for 16 years.
That's crazy.
He was
Why would you? Was he still calling shots?
I don't think so at that point. Like he was an FBI informant as well.
Oh.
And he left Boston and they found him in somewhere in California 16 years later.
Crazy.
But he was convicted on 11 murders, but they believe he was involved in many, many more
A
than that.
whole lot more.
Yeah, a whole lot more than that. So I just found that, I thought that was really interesting.
That was my point.
No, it wasn't. Shut up. So
You got really upset for like 1 second.
I did, because you should have said something. So that's what I have for this week. What do you guys have? Anything? Do you have anything? Did you see anything that piqued your interest this week? Anything?
I've been watching the hell out of the Flyers, and they just won their home at home with the Coyotes. That's my
In overtime, right? 5-4.
in overtime, 5-4. They beat them 5-2 the prior 2 nights before playing them, or 1 night before playing them, but they just won 5-4 in overtime. It's fucking fantastic.
Jackie and I are going to their game.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Amy won't let me go to any more Flyers games.
Oh, really?
I came back too drunk for my last Flyers game.
Did you catch an Uber or something?
Was that the Flyers game or was that Taylor's bachelor party?
That was the Flyers game. Taylor's bachelor party was all right. I just woke up with a hangover. I came home from a 1:00 game, from a Flyers game, inebriated.
1:00 in the afternoon.
1:00 in the afternoon.
Like, you still got shit to do. We
Dude,
still got to be a parent that day.
We started drinking at like 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Yo, that's like
Sour monkeys, bro.
my buddy hit me up last week when the Eagles were playing in London, and he was like, "Hey, you know, want to get breakfast at 8:00, then go down to the bar and watch the game, have some beers?" And I'm like, "Dude, the game starts at 9:30."
Dude, that's a little different.
Like, I still gotta be a parent that day, and you want me to go to the bar and drink for the whole Eagles game? Not a good idea.
I still came home and I was a parent. I played outside with the kids. We hung out. We played games.
You just don't remember any of it.
It was bad. I was pretty drunk.
That's funny. Well, I don't know. We're gonna take a little break. When we come back, got an all new What's the Point and late review. I have a very special late review this week.
Me too.
Something that's very special to me.
Me too.
Very special.
Me too.
More special than yours. I swear it is. All right, we'll be right back after this.
Check out Relatable Radio on the Might Be News Network.
On iTunes and SoundCloud.
New episodes every Tuesday.
Oh!
This is a mom confession. All right, I forgot to pick Landon up from school.
Only one day?
One day.
Okay.
All right, but I was at the bus stop. I forgot to pick him up at school.
So you were making an effort. It's not like you were out partying.
Right,
You
right.
were- yeah.
This has ruined him.
Mhm.
And it's bringing up,
You know, in 30
don't-
years,
you
he's
don't-
going to bring that up to you.
it was awful. Like, I was 30 minutes late, and the teacher's like, "Oh, I told him you were late because you were probably going back to school night for your kindergarten." I was like, yes. Yes, that's the night.
Oh.
That's exactly why I was late. I wasn't watching Ellen. No.
No, of course
No,
not.
I didn't make coffee and sit on the couch. No, not at all.
All right, welcome back to Might Be News, where we might be talking about some new shit. Some shit that you didn't know about. Isn't that right, Kev?
That's correct.
MBNnetwork.com. Go there.
MBNnetwork.com.
What did I say? Is that what I said? Yeah? Okay. I was making sure that I didn't fuck up.
He's just putting a little emphasis on it.
emphasis.
You guys say MBN Network.
MBN. WNBC.
No, because I've been fucking up a lot recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Been pretty
Yeah.
been borderline garbage.
At least your mic is turned on.
It's true. Yeah, we haven't had
story,
any
bro.
problems with that this week, which is good. So, but we got a whole new What's the Point and late review. Let's get it started. What's the point?
Is there a point to this?
What is your point?
Are you just going to sit there and look stupid?
All right, Danny, what's your point?
All right, so I know we don't like to talk politics on the show. We briefly touched on it in the first half, but we just had the elections last week or this week or whenever it was, and I didn't vote. And the reason I didn't vote is because I still am not registered to vote by choice. I don't understand politics. I don't get into politics. I don't follow politics. So my reasoning behind it is I'm not going to vote on something that I don't have interest in, don't understand, don't follow, and that sort of thing. I know it's my civil right and that kind of stuff, but as Taylor, a guy who is into politics, do people who don't vote, people like me, does that make you feel differently about them? Because I've been getting a lot of shit about it.
Not me personally, because I'll be honest with you right now. This is the first time I ever voted in a midterm election.
Okay.
It's the first time I ever voted in a midterm election. So I'm not like this. You got to vote every time. You got to do this. You got to do that. So no, I don't look at it one way or the other, especially for the fact that you aren't into it, don't understand it. And a lot of people, in my opinion, the problem is that a lot of people vote strictly based on party, and they don't know what they're actually voting for.
Correct.
They don't know who they're voting for, what their policies are going to be, what they want to do. They believe what they hear on these stupid ads on TV and headlines, and that's really it. They don't get to know everything, and I don't either. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people as well sometimes.
Especially during like the presidential, when they talk about like everything they want to do and they start throwing these big terms around, like I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. So
I am right there
so
with you.
I don't know if what you're saying is good. You briefly said Jeff Sessions is gone.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing, if that's a bad thing. I mean, I understand that men and women have fought and died for my right to vote, but I firmly believe that they have also fought and died for the freedom to choose for me to vote or not to vote.
100% accurate.
And that's the way I feel.
100% accurate.
So like I don't get into politics. Now this week with the whole election shit, they had record number of turnouts for people voting.
Yes,
and
they did. Yeah.
I had fun with it. I was posting a whole bunch of memes on Facebook, and I was, making, because everybody was posting photos of their stickers, and I was posting shit like, "Oh, you got a sticker for voting? Well, banana gets a sticker for being a banana." And I had, I wanted to bring, a little bit of humor into it because, everybody just has such a stick up their ass lately, and everybody's just got to be so fucking serious about every goddamn thing. Like, oh, you voted for a Dem? Well, I voted for, I voted for Republic, and because of that, I hate you for that. And
Right.
I hate that shit, man.
It's a very negative place, politics, right now.
It really is, and it's only gotten worse.
It's a really negative place, which, as you said, we don't talk much about it, but like it's good to have these kind of conversations because, listen, man, I've been ranting and raving on Facebook and Instagram. I'm not a fan of what's going on. It's no secret, but like I've gotten to the point now where it's just like, I'm
There's
trying to look at all
it.
these other things that's going on because there's so much other stuff that's going on, and not that this shit isn't important because it is. I just choose to just kind of keep my opinions to myself because if you know me, you know how I feel. And but right now, there's too many people that don't know what they're talking about that run their mouth and go crazy, and you choosing not to do that is fine with me.
I see it bring out a lot of evil and bad in people. Like, it's pretty bad. Like when you're going through Facebook and you see a political post, and then you know how on Facebook you can see at the bottom and it says this person commented. It's that person, and it's like it almost sets off like a trigger. Like, oh shit, like this is going to get serious because this person commented. And the way this person views politics, it's going to get nasty in that comment section.
Right.
And that's the type of shit that I like to avoid because I don't like to fill my life full of hate and negativity. So politics is something I don't follow. I don't understand. So I just steer clear of it. And I don't believe that I'm in the wrong for doing that at all.
One thing that I will say about the social media frenzy on election day with all the stickers and everything. As someone who, I encourage people to vote if they want to.
And I understand that's what people were trying to do.
Yeah. If they feel like they want to do that, I encourage them to do that.
Absolutely.
But if there's something in my opinion that peer pressure should be good for, it's that. You know what I'm saying?
I completely
I feel
agree
like
with that.
It's almost like a social standard almost. Like, I got a sticker. Where's your sticker? You got a sticker? I got a sticker. Here's my sticker. And here's this cool filter and all that stuff. Because that's what it is now, right? So, but it's like this, it goes viral almost, which is great. Because for democracy, for what we have or what it's supposed to be, right, is supposed to be the power of the people puts these people in position, and we're supposed to believe in them. you
Yeah.
know? So, but if you're uneducated about it, and that sounds negative, but if you just don't know, it's not a bad thing to not vote.
And it's something that like I just don't show interest in, so I
Right.
don't want to spend the time to get to fully understand everything.
Right.
But you said it's going viral, and it was pretty wild. Like I was looking at my Instagram, and at the top of your Instagram, you have your Instagram stories.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was one story, and all it said was vote, and it took every single person I follow on Instagram that posted something about voting, the photo with their sticker, and it put them on one story. I thought that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
if,
cool.
You know, if you're using that to, you know, kind of tell somebody, hey, I voted, you should vote too, that's fine. If that's what you want to do, cool. But for people to get fucking nasty and mean at me because I'm just having light of a nasty situation, you know, I just wish people would see, you know, the humor in some things.
Right.
You know, I posted a meme about, you know, getting a sticker on voting day is like getting a participation trophy.
Yeah, that's a. Yeah, you triggered some people. With
I
that
triggered
one.
a lot of people. I got a lot of mean messages.
You and I were just like having fun sending gifts back
Yeah.
and forth, and like people were just like freaking out.
Yeah,
I saw a few
getting
of them.
really serious about it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like, if you take away the whole politic things from it, it's exactly what that was. It was participation trophy.
Sure. Yeah, that's
exactly what it
absolutely-
was.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And just, you know, have light of such a shitty situation, people, man. It's just ease up.
Jackie and I went together to vote, and it was the first time we did that, which was cool.
Yeah.
You know, husband and wife go to vote.
Now, did she have
That's
any
great.
problems with you guys just getting recently married?
Nope, no problems. We waited in line 10 minutes or less, in and out, easy peasy.
Okay.
And it was my first time at this polling place. So
Where?
the middle school down here.
Okay.
And we got done, and I was like standing. I was waiting for her for a second, and we go to leave, and in my mind, I'm like, I didn't get a fucking sticker. You know, like I did all this, but I didn't get a fucking sticker. And then we walk outside, and there's somebody. Here's a sticker. I'm like, yes. In my mind, I'm like, yes.
Well, see, I posted that meme, and somebody said, "Oh, you didn't get a sticker either." I didn't get a sticker when I voted. I wanted to be like, "No, I didn't get a sticker because I didn't fucking vote." That's why.
I was like walking through the hallways of this middle school, like, no sticker. Oh, word. You know, great, motherfuckers. And then we walk outside, and there's this like really nice, happy lady, like, here's the stickers. And I'm like, yes, we did it. It's like it almost didn't feel real until I got that sticker put on. Like I was entering Walmart, you know, or leaving, whatever. Anyway.
So that's my point for the week. If you're in the same boat as me, you know, I guess don't feel too ashamed. I'm right there with you.
Kev, what's your point? That was a good point, Danny.
Good.
Good talk.
Yeah, you outdid me. Wait, dude.
Imagine that. No way, Kev.
I actually had two things that I wanted to talk about. I saw this article. And I just like I didn't even read it. And I wanted to talk about
You almost made water come out of his fucking nose.
Oh my god. You saw it. You didn't read it.
That's not what I meant.
So
That is not what I
was
meant.
it the headline that caught you?
Dude, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was.
This
The
better be
headline.
interesting,
The
Kev.
headline. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Somebody fucking wrote an article about this. This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. And it says, how to avoid and treat rattlesnake bites.
What is wrong with you?
And I'm sitting there.
What?
And I saw this headline, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And it says, the next bold thing says, where you will find rattlesnakes and how do you identify them? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, to avoid to get bitten by a rattlesnake, Don't try to fucking identify it. Get the fuck away from it. Like, are you fucking serious? And then the next thing, how to treat a rattlesnake bite. Rattlesnake bite. So and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Get to the fucking hospital. What are you talking about? This is the stupidest fucking article I've ever seen in my life, and it got me kind of bent out of shape when I saw it.
Is it that, or is it the fact that you can't say rattlesnake?
Yeah, really.
Oh, but dude, I like. Why would you take the time to sit there and write this article?
Because somebody could find that useful.
Dude, I was so taken. No. You don't want to get bitten by rattlesnakes, and you don't want to have to treat them. Don't get bit by a rattlesnake.
My dad went out on an elk hunt in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where there are rattlesnakes. Now, he's never been out there before, so an article like that would be useful to him.
But, dude, you fucking, as soon as you hear that rattle going, you get the fuck away from that area. Come on, let's use common sense, people. Or go to the hospital to treat a rattlesnake bite. Like, come on.
What if you're not near a hospital?
Chances are, if you get bit by a rattlesnake, you're not near a hospital. Let's just be real here for a second.
It's not like Chester County where, every 10 miles there's a hospital.
But anyways, the other thing I wanted to talk about was I went to the mall tonight, and I was absolutely blown away by how fucking ghost town like that is there, and how many stores are actually closed. Like, we actually got a mailer in the mail for Amazon's toy book.
Yeah.
Amazon's toy book. And I'm just blown away. Dude, nobody goes to the mall anymore. No, absolutely. Dude, it was Friday night, and there weren't any groups of teenagers around.
There were no place to go.
Dude,
yeah.
Fucking 15 years ago,
you couldn't walk through the mall without running into somebody.
No, do you remember that food court that was right in the middle? That was where like Hot Topic and everything is right there. Dude,
yeah,
it was fucking desolate there. It was, dude. It's why, dude. There had to have been 75 people in the food court on a Friday night. It's wintertime. It's not like people are at the beach.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I mean, like the whole bottom level. You have round one at the bottom level, and you have like maybe 5 or 10 stores, but everything
Mainline
else
Health is there
doctors'
now.
offices.
Yeah, it's Mainline Health.
Everything is shutting down. I mean, look at Toys R Us. Toys R Us shut down. Kmart is in the process of shutting down. Lowe's just announced they're shutting down stores.
Get the hell out of here.
Everybody is buying online.
Dude, it is crazy. It is crazy.
Why get into your car? And I'm not saying this is the right thing to do, but why get into your car and go into the mall to buy something when I can take this nifty little computer out of my pocket and order it and have it shipped right to my door the next day?
Right.
And that's what's causing all these stores to shut down.
Dude, Amy ordered something on Amazon the other day for me, and she ordered it like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and we got a knock on the door at 7:30 at night, and somebody left a packet. Same day delivery.
Same day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
They have special drivers for the same day that will come up to your house until 9 o'clock at night.
That's wild.
That's why if you're tracking a package, it'll say it'll be delivered on Thursday by 9 p.m. because they have special people that just do those same day deliveries.
That's crazy.
It's nutty.
But those were my 2 points.
Well done.
What do you got for a point?
All right. Well,
You almost spit fucking water out of your nose, man.
So we've had a couple conversations in the past, more than a couple conversations in the past about space. We talk about space quite a bit on this show.
SpaceX, the space elevators.
It's a fun topic.
So we've talked. I think I remember we talked about shitting and pissing and shit in space. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I saw this article this week, and it made me think.
Did you read the article?
I did. Well, I read the cliff notes. So here we go. The headline is pretty self-explanatory. Astronauts avoid burping in space because it may cause them to throw up, and it's all thanks to gravity. Okay? I found this very interesting.
Think about that for a second.
So, astronauts try not to burp while they're in space, or else they may let out a wet burp of food particles or liquids also present in their stomachs. Air is lighter than solids and liquids, which is why it rises in your stomach and you can easily burp up gas on Earth, right? That's why it's
Right.
you can burp here, and that's good. The lack of gravity in space means the air in astronauts' stomachs doesn't separate from food ingested, so burping could expel more than just gas.
That's so gross.
That is wild to think of. I mean, it makes complete sense.
Now, this is also interesting. Space flight missions also avoid serving high flatulence foods like Brussels sprouts and cabbage
Tell me they shit themselves.
to avoid flammable butt gas. That's in quotations. Flammable butt gas.
That sounds like a superpower.
That's hazardous in pressurized cabins. So when you fart in space, you have a general threat to blow up the entire mission.
Or like your ass becomes like a fucking rocket and you shoot across.
Yet another reason I could absolutely not be an astronaut. So,
You fart too much.
well, I mean, it's not like I fart too much. I don't know how much is too much, you know what I mean? But I fart.
I mean, listen, in all seriousness, if something in front of me says, caution, may cause flammable gas, I'm probably going to fucking eat it to see what it does.
Yeah, right. I mean, this shit, like, it's not like I have like an abnormal farting thing, but like down here on Earth, every fart it's not going to be my last. You know, there's not a threat of that down here.
I've had a few where I thought it was my last.
So this other thing that I saw that is also involving space, that's not related to burping or farting in space.
Fart bombs.
Flammable butt gas. Scientists have recently discovered a black hole that is spinning so fast that it might make space itself rotate.
Did you post this on the Might Be News Network Facebook page?
No, I posted about this like cigar shaped. I was going to talk about that too.
So
There's like this. There's this long, like flat asteroid that they found
okay, that's not what I'm thinking of.
that they're thinking might have been sent by aliens to like scope out our galaxy. But obviously nothing's confirmed. Wouldn't it be cool if it was? So
aliens have sent this asteroid
to fucking check us out. So according to this theory, a black hole spinning so fast that it could make space rotate.
That's crazy.
This black hole is only one of 5 to have an accurately measured high spin rate.
But dude, to honestly to think about that, like to even think about to even rotate the world, like how big a scale is that? You're not talking about rotating just the world. You're talking about rotating
everything around it, the fabric of space. Researchers hypothesize that this could be the key to understanding how galaxies are formed.
Get out of here.
Get the fuck out. This is quite possibly the meaning of everything. Not like the meaning of everything, but how things start, right? Big Bang Theory type shit.
Dude.
Yeah.
So, check it out. I'm going to post it on the site. I haven't posted it yet because I honestly didn't want either one of you guys to see it until now. So I'll post it.
The one I was talking about, somebody had posted, there is this galaxy that is just black, a black area that is so many light years wide, and they just found it, and somebody posted it on Facebook, and I saw it.
Space is just such a crazy thing because it's like ultimate unknown, right? And when I saw this story and was reading about it, I was just blown away by it because just think of the scope of that. Like you said, Kev, like moving planets, obviously, is
Right.
like gravity, the everything. This goes beyond. According to NASA, this particular black hole is spinning very close to the limit set by Albert Einstein's theory of relativity.
Wow.
So this is bigger. This is approaching bigger than anything anybody ever thought possible.
And where is this thing at? In our galaxy?
No, it's nowhere near us.
Oh. But it could create another galaxy very close to us.
It could create another galaxy somewhere, far, far away. Galaxy far, far away.
Bazinga.
So I don't know. It's crazy shit. I just thought it was crazy shit.
Wild.
So those are my points.
Nice.
Great job. Here we go. Late review. I know it's a little late, but
You're just hearing about this?
Can't believe I'm just hearing.
Why didn't I know about this sooner?
ready for the strong finish.
Yeah, buddy.
We got late review. I'm going to go first. Today in this time space continuum, November 9th, 25 years ago, the greatest hip hop album of all time came out. Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers. Littered with classics. Bring the Ruckus.
Oh, my God.
Shame on Her.
Oh, my God.
Clan in the Front. Seventh Chamber.
Protect your neck.
Can it be all so simple? The Mystery of Chess Boxing. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
No, they ain't.
Cream. Method Man. Protect your neck. Tears. It's just
A classic from front to back.
Seventh Chamber Part 2. I mean, front to back, in my opinion, the single greatest hip hop album. There might be better albums out there, whatever. But on a personal level, this is the end all be all for me. It's timeless. It's a timeless classic. And still to this day, I can listen to it cover to cover without skipping a track, without being upset about it. Just
11 out of 10.
I give it a 36 Chambers out of 10.
I like what you did there.
Next. Who's next?
I'll go. So, I wanted to go a little bit even different on this review. I had Five Guys Burgers and Fries tonight.
Wow.
I love that place. That is
Yeah?
my favorite burger place to go to. By far. A little expensive.
What do you get there? What do you get when you go there?
I get a cheeseburger, either a little or a double with bacon and ketchup and a fry and a drink. I love it. Their French fries are so fucking delicious. They're like the boardwalk fries. Their burgers are cooked to perfection every fucking time.
Do you do the vinegar with the fries?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I like that they actually show you on the board where the fries came from, where the potatoes came from.
Right.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
It's so
Yeah.
cool.
It's the little things like that.
Yeah.
But it is so good. I would have to rate this place 8.5 out of 10.
Wow.
8.5 out of 10. Every time I'm pleased.
What do you got, Danny?
All right, I'm not gonna be long because I'm doing the purge because I know I reviewed it twice, but
It's over now.
Tuesday night was the season finale, so it's done. If you don't watch it, watch it. It's incredible.
Will they have a season 2?
They did announce that there is another season coming out.
Nice.
Is it going to be with the same? Is it
Yes.
the same purge?
No,
Like, did this purge end?
this
Is
purge
that,
ends.
That's the end of the
Yes,
the season.
yes. 11 out of 10.
Wow.
Like,
It is good.
I'm-
It is really good.
I'm one of those guys that I like to be. If I'm watching a TV series, that's why I like 24 so much
Yeah.
with Jack Bauer. I want to be like engaged and sucked in, and like I want that to have my attention for the whole episode. And all 10 episodes of The Purge did that for me.
Wow.
It is good. Have
But
you
it-
seen any of it yet?
No, not yet.
Ugh.
But now it's over. I'm gonna binge it. So you said it's 10 episodes.
It's 10 episodes, yep.
Okay.
Because it was, I believe they only wanted to do 10 episodes, but it's gotten such great reviews that they probably could have gone longer than 10 episodes.
Did
Right.
you see? Is it on Hulu?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I can't get it on my version of Hulu.
Yeah, no, that's
I only pay like $9 or $10. Though.
that's how Jackie was watching.
Gotcha.
We've got it.
Watch it. It is damn good.
I plan on it.
Damn
I don't
good.
think she's finished it yet. I don't think she has. I could be wrong.
I mean, it threw shit in there, and there was twist in there, and different outcomes than I was expecting. It was just, whoever wrote that series, man, they did a hell of a job.
Yeah,
Awesome.
they. I've heard really good things about it, so I plan on checking it out.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
I saw this week, non-related, but I saw this week that it was Rick from The Walking Dead's
That was last episode. Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. I wait till that comes out to binge it.
Well, right after, I guess this is a semi-spoiler, but they're doing. AMC announced that they're doing a movie. I guess a couple movies with him in it.
This.
With him in it.
Well,
Really?
no, I saw that they're coming out with movies from different series. Was it you that posted that?
Yeah, there's so 3 major TV movie announcements were made this week. The announcement that they're doing a series of Walking Dead made for TV movies, like 2-hour things.
Okay.
With Rick. And because I guess it was just too much for him to like be away for as long as he was doing the show. Whereas movies, it doesn't take as long. So
Right.
like, I mean, whatever. So, and they announced that they're doing a Breaking Bad movie.
I started rewatching the Breaking Bad series.
Okay,
It's great.
yeah,
Love it.
it's good.
I'm on season 2, like episode 6 or 7.
It's good.
I don't remember when it started getting good for me. I think 2 or 3, season 2 or 3 is when it started getting good for me. Started off slow to me. I don't know.
Right, I'm at the episode where he's just starting to do business with the fried chicken place, Pools or wherever it is.
Yeah.
He just did his first sale. Jesse's girlfriend just overdosed while Walter White watched.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
All right. Yeah. It's a good show.
Awesome show.
They're continuing it. I don't know if who's all going to be in it, but the other TV movie that they announced, I guess there was a show on HBO a while ago. I started this, I never finished it, but it's called Deadwood.
Gotcha.
It's a Western show
Yep.
with Timothy Oliphant in it.
Yep.
Which I like that guy. He's
He's
good.
an awesome actor.
Yeah, he's great. And I'm trying to. They only did like 3 seasons, and they canceled it kind of out of nowhere. And now, like years and years later, they're doing a movie, and they said that most of the cast is coming back.
Nice.
So I don't know how it ended, so I don't know who all's left or whatever, but it looked good. Anyway, Kev, you got This Week in History?
This week in history, I do have November 13th. November 13th, 1940, Walt Disney's Fantasia debuted. November 15th, I forgot to put a date in for this one. November 15th, about 250,000 protesters against the Vietnam War, the largest war protest ever, converged peacefully at Washington, D.C. That's the scene from Forrest Gump where he sees what's her face?
Jenny.
Jenny.
Yeah.
November 17th, 1973, President Nixon said, "I am not a crook."
Wow.
November 17th, 2003, Arnold Schwarzenegger was sworn in as governor of California.
Wow.
That's what I got.
Nicely done tonight, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Kev, great job.
Thank you. You
Danny?
as well.
Fantastic.
Good show.
Danny
Absolutely.
did a good one.
It was a good show.
Did a good one.
I had to make up for last week.
Yeah, last week was your best show ever.
It was funny last week. It was still funny this week, Kev. Good job. No, mbnnetwork.com. That's where you can find everything. We updated it with a couple of new shows that we're doing. This week, we got an all-new Might Be Brews at the end of the week. So I'm excited about that.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Why didn't the turkey cross the road?
Why?
Because he was too chicken.
Jesus. Check out Relatable Radio tomorrow,
I thought you were going to say because he was too stuffed.
and you're not going to want to miss an all-new Might Be Sports this week.
Oh, I'm so excited for Might Be Sports now.
You know? Can't talk about it,
Check it out, peeps.
but it's going to be a big episode. So,
It's going to be huge.
huge. Great job this week. Peace out, Kev.
See ya.
Peace out, Danny.
Peace out.
All right, guys. Have a great week. See you next time.